Alors le Fonds Dubois-Brigué offre également une bourse 2020 pour la pathologie tropicale et c'est le Dr Nolbert GUMISIRIZA qui l'a obtenu. Je vais vous lire aussi le texte de délibération du jury présidé par le professeur Jozef VERCRUYSSE. The jury unanimously considered to give the PhD scholarship to Nolbert GUMISIRIZA for his PhD thesis on From Nodding Syndrome to Onchocerciasis-Associated Epilepsy in Uganda, Epidemiology, Clinical Characteristics and Management. Nodding syndrome is a progressive neurological disorder that is characterized by episodes of periodic vertical head nodding. The treatment and rehabilitation of persons with nodding syndrome and other forms of epilepsy require specialized and or trained human research. The objective of PhD is to review the government's planned strategy and decentralizing treatment and care for persons with this syndrome and other forms of epilepsy in northern Uganda. To assess the extent to which these plans were implemented and to generate ideas and strategy to improve the existing model for this syndrome epilepsy care. The study sites will be health facilities selected from areas with a high prevalence of this syndrome in northern Uganda.
Warm greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Nolbert GUMISIRIZA, a proud recipient of the Dubois-Brigué Tropical Scholarship. I'm a 38-year-old lecturer from Kabale University, and I am currently a PhD student at the Antwerp University. For the last 7 years, I have been doing research on nodding syndrome, which is still a mysterious condition that is characterized by peculiar nodding of the head repetitively, and it usually starts within the children and teenagers, and it's also characterized by other kinds of seizures, physical and mental disabilities, to the extent that it debilitates some children significantly. We still don't know the cause of nodding syndrome, but various studies have shown that nodding syndrome is usually or majorly found in areas that are highly endemic to onchocerciasis. And these are areas in Uganda, Tanzania, South Sudan, and more recently Cameroon and Nigeria and DRC. For example, 2 studies that we were involved in northern and western Uganda, supervised by my sponsor and supervisor, Professor Robert Kolebandas. We discovered that in northern Uganda and western Uganda, when onchocerciasis stops, nodding syndrome will stop. And in fact, even other forms of nodding syndrome, or rather other forms of epilepsies, showed a decline in that. So thanks to the scholarship that I won, I am currently carrying out a study particularly to investigate how we can treat onchocerciasis-associated epilepsy in northern Uganda. And because of the current situation of COVID-19, we have added a component of how COVID-19 has affected the provision of this management. Our projection is to have this data collected by the end of this year, and this information should be published by the middle of 2021. I thank you all, and I remain Dr. Nolbert GUMISIRIZA. Mwebale.